especially in things like Proverbs, we're focusing too much on the enemy part
Exactly.
and not the part that we're supposed to do.
Because isn't the first part of the verse is if a man's ways please the Lord? Well, let me check myself first before I go to the rest of that verse.
Yeah, we want to get the enemies in line. We want to make sure they're in check, but we don't actually want to check ourselves first. And what do you say to the person who has a disagreement with someone and calls them their enemy?
One of the things I like to do is, tell them, first of all, even some brain science says we convince ourselves that people are enemies and they really aren't, and we have to address that. We're so quick to jump to the who's my enemy instead of what does God want me to do, even if this person is an enemy. In the Sermon on the Mount, the Lord Jesus clearly told us how we should address and show love to someone who is an enemy. He goes on to talk about if someone really is my enemy, I need to show them Christ-like love. I want to love them into the kingdom. I want to show them their value before the Lord, even if I'm upset with them at the moment. The principle of praying for your enemies, where does that come from the heart of God? Well, I think of Paul's words in Romans 5, where he said, while we were sinners, Christ died for us. While we were God's enemies, he did everything possible to make reconciliation available. And so if someone really is my enemy, the Lord wants me to be praying for them, to show the love of Christ to them, to pray for their salvation, to treat them with the love and respect that God has for every human being.